Hi, everybody. This is Alex Fellman from Rebels. This is going to be episode 4 of our Video Minute series on how to make a podcast. If you're enjoying this series so far, please like it. Also, leave a comment below. Tell us how we're doing. Tell us the good, the bad, the ugly, whatever you want to let us know. We really appreciate it. Again, this is our first time building a podcast, and we're putting this out there to bring you on our journey. Unfortunately, we were delayed putting out this episode from the last filming. However, luckily, I was doing some video editing today on the podcast we actually filmed, and there was a really great clip from my partner Tina, who talked about how you should talk while you're on a podcast. So I want to share that as part of this episode. I'm going to loop in the clip in a second, and then once that clip's over, I'll loop back in. So check this out.
Just before we start, a couple of tips. I'm going to be listening here just to make sure the quality is good, but I can hear you, and I hope that doesn't distract the conversation. If I can't hear any of you, especially you girls, because you're a bit on the perimeter, I'll just point up. Another thing, when you're answering a question, make sure you don't lose volume towards the end. A lot of people tend to do that. And it kind of gives a feeling like it's the least important part, but it could actually be quite interesting for the listener. So just keep your tone and your volume, speak normally. If you stuff up, which I will, we're going to keep rolling. Just stop and say it again, and then I'm going to cut it later. So the longer pause you give me, the easier it is for me to find where it sounds like you want me to fix it up. But aside from that, that's it. Does anyone have any questions? Yeah. And the girls are going to ask you some questions at the end that are not on the list.
If we have some.
If you have, yeah.
It's the trick questions.
Double points.
It's Alex again. I hope you enjoyed those insights on how you should talk while you're speaking on a podcast. Again, if you like what we're doing, please like below. Leave us a comment. Let us know. This is episode 4. If this is the first time you're joining us, there are 3 episodes before this. Go back to the beginning. Look at episode 1. And we hope to see you next time. And our podcast is almost ready. Again, I was editing some of the video today, but the actual audio should be ready very, very shortly. So keep a lookout for that. All right, thank you, and we hope to see you soon.